I've been riding Ciryl Gane's nuts for months now. And then the day of the fight, I was like, God, hometown, Houston, Derrick Lewis throws caution in the wind. He could catch him and become, the interim heavyweight champ. I could see that. And that's why I put him on my DraftKings. So DraftKings comes to me, goes, all right, give us your 3 fighters to boost their odds. Well, I'm not just going to do the favorites every time because there's no money in that. So in order to win the parlay, the most money, I like to pick the dogs. Chance of them winning, not good. But if you do happen to hit that parlay, we're making bank, bro. You can go to Arby's and fucking wherever you want to go, man, and buy a bunch of freaking curly fries, and they got the meats, man. You know the commercials. So you love that. And so, that's why I picked those guys, so you guys can make money. It gives you more of a, if you bet just a little bit of money, you're not, if the underdogs do lose, you're not out a ton of money. But if they do hit, we're making bank, bro. Going to Arby's. So when you make those decisions, you're assuming you're getting the best version of Derrick Lewis. His team says he's trained harder than he ever has. He's more dedicated now. And TJ goes, he's the first one I heard say, he goes, I don't like that for Derrick. Like when I hear he's like losing weight and getting serious about fighting, like he's made this far, doing whatever he's doing, like why change it up? Like it's not clearly working. And even after the first round, he's not breathing hard because he didn't throw a punch, but still, he's not breathing hard. So clearly he was in shape. And it just looked like he just didn't show up. The pressure got to him. The title is on the line. Even though it's the interim title, the title's on the line. You're in your hometown. It's in Houston. All this was for you. And he kind of shit the bed. I think the official stats said he threw 16 punches. Even that's pretty generous. He might have threw 8. I don't think he landed any of them. Maybe in the clinch, he landed that kind of decent uppercut on Ciryl Gane, but Ciryl Gane just couldn't be a worse matchup for Derrick Lewis.
I heard he threw like 37, but only landed 16. Somewhere around there, 30, 37, 39.
And I'm saying he didn't land 16.
Yeah.
So those 16 are full of shit. I'm saying he landed like 3. Either way, let's say he did land 16. That's not showing up to the dance in any facet. The only other time, he fought for a title against DC, got manhandled. So, the pressure might be a thing for him. Still a great fighter, still one of the best knockout artists to ever do it. But when the chips are on the table and you're fighting the real deal, it doesn't work out for him. To his defense, Ciryl Gane's a tough puzzle to solve that nobody has come close to solving. Not even close to solving. And the only way Derrick was going to get that done is by going out on a shield and throwing caution in the wind, trying to knock him out. He just didn't do it. So he just got picked apart for 3 rounds. Completely one-sided, dominated for 3 fucking rounds. I guess the question is Ciryl Gane that good, or is this a stylistic perfect matchup for Ciryl Gane? I think it's a combination of both. I think he is that freaking good. I think he's the most athletic heavyweight that we have in the division. More athletic than Francis Ngannou, more athletic than John Jones, more athletic than Stipe. But, I would like to see a guy like Stipe, like a John Jones, who's going to incorporate wrestling and see how Ciryl Gane does with that. That being said, with his footwork, it's going to be a problem, man. I told you guys this a long, long time ago. When you look at the matchups, including Stipe, including John Jones, and especially Francis, Ciryl doesn't get hit. If you're a power puncher, that's his game. He does not get hit. And he's only getting better. This is his 10th professional fight. It's insane, dude. It's nuts. He's goddamn good. Doesn't take punishment. And that's the name of the game. It wasn't the most entertaining fight at all because Derrick Lewis didn't fight. But also, if you're a Ciryl Gane fan, it's kind of how he fights. He doesn't get hit. He plays the game right. I don't know if he's going to be this huge fan favorite fighting that way, but probably make a lot of money. I don't know if he's going to make Conor McGregor money because that's probably not going to cross over into the casuals where they're, foaming at the dick to watch this guy for pay-per-views if you're winning by decision, stuff like that. But name of the game is, hit them, don't get hit. He's the best we have in the heavyweight division that doesn't get hit. So he's probably going to be a champ. He matches up well against Francis, matches up well against Stipe. So let's be interested, and then he's French. Francis is French, right? Although, African, but, pretty French. You could definitely do that fight in France. This is them sparring, and Ciryl Gane's kind of lighting him up, isn't he?
I think they're kind of, yeah.
He throws a nasty elbow here. Here's the thing about sparring, though. We don't know what round this was. We don't know where Francis or Ciryl is at in their camp. We don't know if is Francis getting ready for a fight, and this is the 5th round. He's in the Shark Tank, and Ciryl comes in. He's the fresh 5th guy. So I don't put too much into this at all. At all. I don't give a shit about sparring. But they're both kind of attacking each other.
Yeah,
there,
they're both
they?
doing well against each other.
None of that matters. We have no idea where they're at in their camps right there. Both big boys, right? Look how big Ciryl Gane is, dude.
Gigantic.
Footwork, definitely better than Francis, though. Technique, definitely better than Francis. Defense, definitely better than Francis. So, does that happen in France? I mean, it'd be a good kind of endeavor for UFC to get involved with and earn these young French fans, because MMA is super new over there in France. And you have these two monsters representing France. Makes sense they would do it, and now it's legal there.
Yeah.
It just became legal there. So I would assume we get the title fight hopefully by the end of the year in France. That'd be pretty cool. You have a favorite in that, Chen? Is there odds for Francis Ciryl Gane yet? I would assume Ciryl Gane's a slight favorite. Like minus 100, minus 125, minus 110, some shit like that. There's going to be no grappling in that fight.
He's favored now.
Ciryl is?
Barely, though. Minus 130, plus 110.
Yeah, I would assume. We haven't seen any weak spots in his game. And I bet you'd be even money, or Ciryl might be a slight dog against Stipe. It's just about matchups. But I think he beats both of them. I don't know if I don't think he's going to knock Francis out, but we'll see. Also, Francis can go hard in the paint too, so he could open himself up to a big shot. Cyryl's not small. So we'll see. I hope they make that happen. What I really hope is they fucking pay John Jones and we get John Jones to fight the winner of that next year. So Ciryl Gane Francis fight for the official UFC heavyweight title. Then the winner of that fights John Jones. Where that leaves Stipe analyst, I don't know. All I'm saying is I want John Jones to fight the winner of that.